Immerse yourself in the rich, invigorating aroma of American coffee as we delve into 10 lesser-known facts about the U.S.'s favorite morning jolt. Whether you're a coffee enthusiast or simply curious about this ever-popular beverage, sit back, sip on your cup of joe, and join us on this caffeinated journey. Unbeknownst to many, the origin of America's love affair with coffee can be traced back to a rebellious act in 1773. The Boston Tea Party, an iconic event in American history, inadvertently set the stage for coffee to take the spotlight. When the revolutionaries discarded the British tea into the harbor in defiance of imposed tax laws, little did they know they were brewing a new era for a different beverage. As tea was frowned upon due to political sentiments, coffee began its ascent, gradually seeping into the American lifestyle. So next time you sip your morning coffee, remember that this well-loved beverage was catapulted to popularity by a historical act of protest. From the Boston Harbor to the modern-day coffee shops, the journey of American coffee is a fascinating tale of revolution, culture, and taste. In a battle between tea and coffee in the U.S., coffee reigns supreme. On any given day, American coffee aficionados guzzle down a mind-boggling 400 million cups, a testament to the nation's deep-rooted love for the robust brew. This staggering number places the U.S. firmly on top as the world's largest coffee consumer. It's as if, through the clinking of coffee cups, the hum of espresso machines, and the shared smiles over a good old cup of joe, we're proclaiming our undying loyalty to coffee loud and clear. The ever-buzzing coffee shops, the fast-paced coffee runs, the quiet morning coffee rituals, it all tells a tale of our preferential tilt towards coffee over tea. So whether it's a piping hot espresso, a frothy latte, or an iced coffee, the choice is always clear. It's coffee, not tea, that wins the American heart. America's vibrant coffeehouse scene, energized by iconic brands such as Starbucks and Dunkin', has seeped into our everyday life, reshaping the way we work and socialize. These coffeehouses have evolved into neighborhood hangouts, places to rendezvous with friends, catch up on work, or simply unwind with a good book. They aren't merely shops, but a social sanctuary providing a comforting ambiance for people from all walks of life. The ubiquitous coffee break, a pause for renewal in our hectic lives, is a direct offspring of this dynamic coffeehouse culture. It's as if these coffeehouses beckon us to step away from our routine, embrace the warmth of community, and surrender to the soothing hum of conversation, clinking mugs, and the familiar hiss of the espresso machine. So next time you walk into your favorite coffeehouse, take a moment to appreciate this integral part of American life and how it's stirring more than just our favorite brew. Despite America's undisputed passion for coffee, it may come as a surprise to learn that we're not the biggest coffee drinkers on a per-person basis. We tip our hats to Finland, the true caffeine aficionados, whose coffee consumption nearly doubles that of the average American. Picture this. The average Finn gulps down a whopping 12 kg of coffee each year. Comparatively, the average American seems to be taking baby steps with an annual consumption of just 6.8 kg. So while we do take the crown for overall coffee consumption, our Finnish counterparts have us beat on a per capita basis. This puts a new spin on our concept of a coffee-loving nation, doesn't it? But don't let this dampen your love for your morning brew, because remember, in America, it's not just about quantity, but also about the quality, diversity, and culture of our coffee consumption. Steeped in the 1960s spirit of innovation and pursuit of excellence, the specialty coffee movement took root in the American coffee scene. It's an ode to the exquisite, the exceptional, and the extraordinary in the realm of coffee. This movement has been a game changer, spotlighting high-grade beans and refined brewing techniques and putting the focus back on quality and craftsmanship. The real caffeine revolution, however, ignited in the 1980s when Starbucks entered the picture, turning this underground trend into a mainstream love affair. Ever since, America has been riding this third wave of coffee, where every sip is not merely a wake-up call, but an experience to be savored. Today, the echoes of this movement can be heard in every corner of the country. From the artisan coffee shops that have sprung up in urban neighborhoods to the gourmet beans stocked in supermarket aisles, the traces are unmistakable. And it's not just about drinking better coffee. It's about a more profound appreciation for the process, selecting the right beans, understanding the roasting process, and mastering the art of brewing. This specialty coffee movement has transformed the humble cup of joe into an art form, a science, and a way of life, forever altering the American coffee landscape. As the temperature rises in the heat of the American summers, nothing quite hits the spot like a refreshing glass of iced coffee. But its appeal doesn't end with the season. Iced coffee has emerged as a favorite all-weather companion for the American coffee lover. Its allure is deeply ingrained in our coffee culture and transcends seasonal boundaries. In fact, its popularity has steadily been climbing, making it a staple in our daily routines irrespective of the season. What makes iced coffee so irresistible? Perhaps it's the convenience it offers or its adaptability to a wide array of flavors. Or perhaps it's simply the thrill of enjoying our beloved brew in a cool, refreshing form. The effervescence of iced coffee has undoubtedly carved its unique niche in our American coffee journey. From hip urban coffee shops to homemade brews, iced coffee has a presence that's hard to ignore. So whether it's under the sizzling summer sun or in the heart of winter, raise a glass to iced coffee, the versatile, ever-popular caffeinated delight that has firmly secured its place in America's coffee-drinking landscape. Ever wondered just how much coffee the average American sips on a daily basis? Brace yourself for a caffeine-fueled revelation. The typical American coffee enthusiast consumes a staggering 3.1 cups each day. But it's not just adults embracing this beverage. The younger generation is steadily following in their caffeinated footsteps. Recent studies have noticed an upward tick in coffee consumption among teens, suggesting a new wave of coffee lovers ready to carry the torch. This ever-increasing love for coffee across generations illuminates the continuing influence of the brew in our lives. The statistics reflect not just the quantity, but the significance of coffee in American culture. The American coffee scene is witnessing a brewing revolution right within the cozy confines of home kitchens. As the country's infatuation with coffee continues to grow, many have taken the bold plunge into the artful realm of home brewing. Equipped with increasingly sophisticated and user-friendly home brewing gadgets, coffee lovers are transforming their morning routines into immersive coffee experiences. It's no longer just about grabbing a quick caffeine fix. Instead, it's an intimate journey into the heart of coffee craftsmanship. A satisfying ritual of grinding beans, measuring out the perfect water-to-coffee ratio, and reveling in the aromatic crescendo that follows. From pour-over methods to French press, espresso machines to cold brew contraptions, Americans are playing barista in their own homes. This escalating trend is elevating coffee appreciation to new heights, one home-brewed cup at a time. This shift is more than a quest for convenience. It is a testament to our deep-rooted passion for the beloved brew. So brew on, America, and let the aroma of freshly brewed coffee fill every corner of your home. As we savor our daily brew, it's worth considering the environmental footprint of our beloved beverage. Our love affair with coffee does come with a downside. Picture this: a staggering 60 billion disposable coffee cups wind up in our landfills each year, a sobering testament to our grab-and-go culture. But it's not just our coffee cup habits that are raising eyebrows. Non-organic coffee farming, too, poses significant environmental challenges leading to deforestation and biodiversity loss. But here's the silver lining. The growing trend of sustainable coffee practices is an encouraging counterpoint to these concerns. From reusable coffee cups to shade-grown coffee beans, conscientious coffee lovers are leading the charge towards a more sustainable coffee industry. So next time you pick up your cup of joe, pause for a moment. Reflect on the journey that coffee undertakes from the farm to your cup, and the ways we can make this journey more sustainable. Because after all, every sip of coffee should not just awaken our senses, but also our sense of responsibility towards our planet. Beyond the delightful burst of energy and captivating flavor profile, coffee also serves as a health booster. It's not just about satisfying your caffeine cravings or fueling your day. It's about the hidden health benefits brewing in your cup. A sip of coffee is not just a sip of pleasure, but also a sip of wellness. Scientific studies reveal that moderate coffee consumption can be a shield against certain diseases, a catalyst for cognitive performance, and, surprisingly, a potential life extender. Every mug of your cherished American coffee could be quietly contributing to your overall well-being. So the next time you relish your morning brew or catch up with friends over a latte, take a moment to appreciate that your coffee is not just a taste sensation, but also a health companion. Your favorite brew might just be the secret superfood you've been sipping all along. So drink up, America, because with every coffee cup, you're not just fueling your day, but potentially also bettering your health. Who knew wellness could taste so good?